Today, I'm going to explain two really important parts of your business plan if you're looking to set up your own business within sports therapy. First is how to calculate your break-even point. In other words, how many sessions you need just to survive financially. And then we'll look at forecasting your first year, so your numbers actually make sense rather than just being guesswork. Let's start by just defining break even. Now, this is simply the point where your income covers your monthly expenses. You haven't made a profit yet, but you're not losing money either. Every business has this number. And if you don't know yours, you're basically guessing whether your clinic is viable or not. Now, the formula is actually really simple. You take your total monthly cost. This could be room rental, your insurance, your marketing, your software packages, anything that comes into your total monthly cost. And then you divide it by your session price. How much are you charging per hour for your services? And that will tell you how many sessions you need each month just to cover your expenses. Now, this is one of the most powerful numbers in your entire business plan. Now, let's start by looking at a realistic example. So, if you work out your monthly costs are around £1,200 a month, and you're going to charge £40 per session, you would need 30 sessions per month just to break even. That means 30 sessions before you earn a single pound of profit. This is the point where students or people setting up their own business usually realize that this is a real business, not just an idea. Now, the next important step is you need to convert your break-even number into weekly sessions, because 30 per month might sound manageable, but when you break it down into a weekly clinic time, it suddenly becomes more real. You should always ask yourself, can I realistically achieve this number? So if we use the example given before, so I need 30 sessions per month to break even, that is 7 to 8 sessions per week. Now, is this realistic for the way I'm setting up my clinic? Now, it's really important to work out your break-even number, and this will help you understand whether your clinic is viable. Now, if your break-even number is extremely high, it may mean that one, your rent is too expensive, your price is too low, or your costs are unrealistic. It helps you fix problems before they happen. So you need to know when you work out your break-even figure, is your business model working or will it work? Is your pricing realistic? And how busy do you need to be to start making a profit? Now, once you know your break-even point, the next step is forecasting. Now, forecasting is about how you're going to predict how your clinic will grow over time. This is where people setting out for the first time often make unrealistic kind of assumptions, like being fully booked in month one, which almost never ever happens. So once you work out your break-even figure, that's what you need to survive. Your forecasting is how you are going to grow and make your business viable and for you to make a profit. Now, this is an example, a very simple one, of a realistic first year growth. So what you've got to remember is when you first start up your clinic, it rarely starts busy. The first few months are all about building awareness, gaining trust, and getting referrals. Their numbers will slowly grow as word of mouth builds. By the second half of the year, things usually stabilize. So you need to think about month 1 to 3, you're going to have lower client numbers. So you need to obviously hit that break even figure. And then months 4 to 6, you have your moderate growth. So your marketing will you'll start to see benefits from your marketing. You'll start to hear getting patients in from referrals from word of mouth. And then months 7 to 12, hopefully you will have a steady business. Now, the most simplest way to show your forecast is within a table. You list each month, you estimate how many sessions you expect to deliver, and calculate the income from that. Now, you don't need complex spreadsheets. I am I have a massive fear of spreadsheets, but clarity is more important than being really complex with stuff. So do a very simple forecast table. So each month, your expected sessions, your expected income from that month, and kind of predict that growth. Why does forecasting matter? Now, forecasting shows realistic growth because your clinic isn't going to be busy from day one. So you need to put in other aspects such as marketing, treating your first clients, getting referrals, word of mouth from there, advertising on social media. And then hopefully the number of sessions, the number of patients, clients you treat will increase. You need to be financially aware. What is your breaking point? How many sessions do you need to get done a month to pay everything you need to pay out? And obviously, it's all about professional planning as well. Now, if you take one thing from this video, it should be this. You should be able to work out your break-even number, and that tells you if your clinic can survive. Your forecast shows how it can grow, and together they turn your business plan into something realistic and professional.